This is my 2023 Toyota Camry XSE V6. And I think this car is one of the closest things to a perfect car that you can get. But there's a lot that goes into the perfect car. So let's go over those things. When the average person is thinking of a perfect car, what characteristics make a perfect car, there's four main things and one kind of bonus thing that most people look for. The number one most important thing to most people in this economy, at least, is MPG. So how fuel efficient your car is. Sticking with the theme of this economy, the next most important thing to most people is reliability. How long will your car last before it starts giving you millions of problems? The number 3 spot on our scale of importance has got to go to space. For the average person, most people want to carry around their family members, their friends, things like that. So for the average person, space is extremely important. And we're not just talking about how many seats you have or how big your seats are. We're also talking about trunk space, things like that. The fourth thing that the average person is looking for when they're looking for the perfect car is comfort. How comfortable are your seats? How comfortable is your suspension? How comfortable is it to go on a road trip that's 8 hours long? Are you going to feel like you're injured after? Or are you going to ride in comfort? Are you going to feel like you're going to have to throw up every 15 minutes because the suspension is so crazy? Or are you going to be just relaxed? That's what people are looking for. And the fifth, final, and bonus thing that people are looking for is how fun they are to drive. And that'll depend on what kind of person you are. If you're like a person who likes to go off-roading, a fun car will be more like a Raptor or a Tacoma or something that you can take off-roading, like the 4Runner, something like that. Or if you're somebody who's looking for speed, something you can take to the track, if that's fun for you, then a car that has high horsepower, low weight will be ideal. So that's why this fifth one is a bonus one, kind of, because this one will vary a lot for a lot of people. And some people honestly don't even care to have fun with their car. Some people literally just want it to be their point A to point B car, which is totally fine. But most people watching this channel are people who love cars like me, and so we want to have fun with them. I personally am the type that I want to have a car that I can take off-roading and that I can take on the track, not the same car. So that's why another reason why there is no perfect car. But I think the funness isn't absolutely necessary. I think it is a bonus, but it does add to its perfection. So the reason that at the beginning of this video I said that I think the Toyota Camry XSE V6 is the closest thing there is to a perfect car is because I think it has these 5 things, but in a reasonable way. The Camry has good MPG. It gets me 25 miles per gallon on a V6, meaning it's pretty fast. It's not super heavy. It's only 3,500 pounds. And again, I don't want to make this a review for the Camry. I have plenty of those already. But it's got good MPG. It's very, very comfortable in here. It's reliable because it's a Toyota. It's fun to drive. And so it's just an overall really, really good car. And I think personally, for me, because it's a Toyota that can do all these things, it's the closest to a perfect car that money can buy. So at the end of the day, I don't believe there is such thing as a perfect car, because everybody's got different preferences and different uses for their cars. So I think you can get pretty close to a perfect car, and you can get cars that are better than others, but a perfect car does not exist. But that being said, I don't think we should stop our quest to try to find one that gets as close to as perfect as possible. So join me, subscribe down below to see if I can find the closest thing to a perfect car that money can buy. Reasonably, of course, because it's for the average person. So yeah, make sure you are subscribed. And if you think that you have the perfect car, or you know what the perfect car is, please leave it in the comments and let's discuss. But that'll be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.